going to act like he's leaving the set, but he's going to stay there and he's going to score.
What? Huh? Oh. He's taking a shot at Oklahoma.
That's it.
Yeah. I think he's taking it.
You're going to act like you're subbing out, but you're going to stay in. He's going to make his best point of the show at that point. Just keep an eye on it.
We did win.
Knuckle up. Yeah. That's how we're starting the NFL Game Day morning. Have your head in a swivel, people. It's week 3.
I'm almost glad I got knocked down. Show me how to get back up from this.
Fourth down and 10. And Mayfield pulls something out of the hat. He's going to run.
Get ready for the
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucs win.
Get ready for me.
Touchdown, Giants. It's a touchdown! He's hit another home run against the Rams!
Saquon Barkley's locker. In other words, the place where he stuffed the Rams twice last year. Taking on the 2-0 Rams. What a big game later on today on Fox. Also, the old Pat the Patriot uniforms are back. Drake May dressed like Steve Grogan today to take on Pittsburgh Steelers.
Neck brace.
Big game between 1-1 games. And also Marcus Mariota starting for the injured Jayden Daniels. The Raiders coming off of a wound-licking loss to the Los Angeles Chargers last Monday night, trying to avoid the 1-2 start. 9 early games, 4 late afternoon contests. We're taking you up to kickoff of those 9 early games. And then tonight, yeah, the battle of 0-2 teams. The Giants, we're used to saying that, but not about the Chiefs before a big Monday nighter between the Lions and the Ravens. That's the week number 3 that we're following for you here on NFL Game Day morning, presented by Lowe's. You've earned Sunday football. My name is Rich Eisen. Pleased to be joined by Gerald McCoy at the end of the set. My Hall of Fame quarterback, Kurt Warner, and Steve Mariucci. Good Game Day morning, gents.
Good morning, buddy.
Good. Hey, you know what?
Time, okay. Already?
Well, yeah, already. You know, I was watching.
Hey, Rich, taking a snap.
I was watching your show. Were you guys watching his show on Disney Plus?
Rich got a show?
I was on his show.
On Disney Plus. Yeah, we
was on the show.
And you know what? I love the new nickname that you came up with your guy, Daniel Jones. And it was original. It wasn't Danny Dimes. It wasn't Indiana Jones. We'll just rotate.
You may know him by his full name.
Daniel Jones.
What they say?
You may know him by his nickname.
Danny Dimes.
But that nickname is changing. It's Danny Dimes.
All right, here we go, boys. Here we go.
Beautiful pass, Mike.
Savage, ain't nothing average. Playing with my money, we gon' pull up at your address.
Wow.
Get it.
Wow.
Are you gonna finally get one to stick? Are you gonna finally get one to stick? Is this gonna be the one?
Excuse me, Derrick Henry liked the finisher a while ago.
He never went with it.
That's true.
Okay, but is this the one?
I think so.
Okay.
Danny Dimes?
Danny Dimes.
All right, let's see if we can do that today and make it stick.
Yeah, the way he's playing dimes is not valuable enough.
I like the way they're
Dollars
playing.
and another one, but Danny.
I like it.
Okay.
When did you film that?
Oh, it's crazy. I have so much time on my hands. So, yeah. Artificial intelligence, Steve. You're the man. Thank you. You are as well. And you, as always, have the leadoff Sunday storyline. What is it, Steve?
The pack is back, everybody. Yeah. You know what? Huh?
After 2 weeks?
Well, it's going to be 3 after this week, all right? And you know what? The last time, they haven't been 3-0. Listen, Oklahoma, just relax a little bit. They haven't been 3-0 since COVID. COVID in 2020. But you know what? Matt LaFleur's gone 3-0 to start the season twice. Both times, guess what? Ends up in the NFC Championship game. And today, they could be 3-0. It's going to be a tough one. They got to go to Cleveland against that great defense. Can't wait to watch this one.
Yeah, and if you ask people who the top 3 teams in the NFC are, I think most would probably say the Packers, and then the Rams, and the Eagles. So I'm going up to Philly where the Rams and the Eagles are going to be facing off. And I think everybody remembers what happened in these two matchups. Last year, it was Saquon Barkley going for over 200 yards in both games last year. But the Rams took them down to the wire in Philly in the playoffs. Can this be the time that the Rams show, hey, we've got your number. We can take down the champs in the Eagles. Both teams 2-0, just like the Packers. Which one goes home 3-0?
And I'm going to go to the other end of the spectrum. I'm going to go to 0-2 teams. I'm actually looking at this Giants and Chiefs game. A lot of people would assume that, you know, the Chiefs are 0-2, but not really worried about them making the playoffs. They're figured out they're getting the playoffs. Not so fast. People think that the Giants, because they're 0-2, that the Chiefs are going to get back on track with the Giants. This is the ultimate trap game. The Giants, they've seen a lot of really good happen last week. Russell Wilson had the best game he's had since he left Seattle. Now, I know it was against the Dallas defense. However, they're going home. They're going to play with a lot of confidence. They have nothing to lose. Teams with nothing to lose are scary. And the Chiefs, they're like, hey, we can get back on track with this. I will be careful with this game because this is a game that they can ultimately go up there and it can be shaky.
Sounds like another
In two different offenses, you got the Giants that just bombs away that make the game easy, and the Chiefs struggle to do anything down the field at all. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think everybody's like,
Good. You guys are picking the Giants then. Good.
No.
Well, that's
That's
coming off again 4 late window games. It does include the Chicago Bears at 0-2 taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Last we saw the Giants put an overtime scare in the Dallas Cowboys. We're keeping an eye on that one as well. Mike Garafolo leads us off with our reporter conversations on a week 3 from Philadelphia. Mike?
Thank you, Rich. Here in Philly, we're talking tush-push again. And today, the Eagles hope to run it plenty against the Rams and head coach Sean McVay, a member of the NFL's competition committee who was vocal this offseason in saying the play should be banned because it doesn't look like a football play to him. Despite that argument, potential health and safety concerns, and now that it's too hard to officiate, the play is still legal. And the Eagles will run it plenty today if they can. But as the league told officials, and as McVay will be sure to remind them, look out for those false starts the Eagles should have been flagged on last week. Now to Sarah Walsh in Foxborough.
The Patriots are going to be without their star cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, for the 3rd straight game. Gonzalez has been dealing with a hamstring injury, practiced for the first time this season on Wednesday, but has since been ruled out. And with Aaron Rodgers coming to town, the Patriots really could have used him to bolster a pass defense that's allowing 315 yards a game. That ranks last in the league. Now to Stacey Dales in Cleveland.
Sarah, the Green Bay Packers, especially with the addition of Micah Parsons, have real Super Bowl aspirations, but they are not overlooking these 0-2 Browns, especially when it comes to their #1 ranked total defense. Matt LaFleur saying this week, we've got to have our best offensive performance. They are hopeful, by the way, to have tight end Tucker Kraft and right tackle Zach Tom. Right now, let's go to Steve Weich in Landover. Steve.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Stacey. Marcus Mariota starting at quarterback for the injured Jayden Daniels isn't the only change in the Commanders' backfield. For Austin Eckler's out for the season with a torn Achilles. That is Chris Rodriguez joining Jeremy McNichol and Bill Krosky-Merritt in the backfield rotation. The tight end Zach Ertz said Rodriguez is someone to look out for today, adding that all 3 running backs are good with the ball in their hands. What to watch for against the Raiders is how they play without the ball in their hands. In translation, in pass protection. Now for the latest headlines around the league, let's send it to our Ian Rappaport.
Thank you, Steve. Like I had them strike up the band just in time for your hit. Let's talk about the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy, their franchise quarterback, dealing with an AC joint sprain in his left shoulder and turf toe, not going to start today for the 49ers. Instead, it's going to be Mac Jones once again for the coach he always wanted to play for after a stellar appearance last week. As far as Purdy goes, he was limited all week in practice. This week with that turf toe, that is progress. My understanding, if this continues to go as it was, then he could be in line to start next week. It has been better than they anticipated. Meanwhile, all these quarterback injuries,